My name's Kelly O'Callaghan. I'm the Mayor of Latrobe City. It's a pleasure to be here with you this afternoon, and we have the great pleasure of being able to conduct citizenship ceremonies throughout the year, and we do hope that you enjoy this evening's ceremony. Before we get underway, I would like to acknowledge that we are meeting here today on the traditional lands of the Brakalung people of the Gunai Nation, and I pay my respects to the elders past and present. I'd also like to acknowledge any elders who are here with us today, and I acknowledge our First Nations people as having a rich and enduring connection to land, to country, to water and sky, and also to pay my respects to the elders who've guided my understanding of living on country. It's an absolute pleasure to welcome you here for our Australian citizenship ceremony this evening. We're very fortunate to have some special guests with us this evening. Our Deputy Mayor, Dan Clancy, there he is down there. I thought he was here. He's over there. Our Deputy Mayor, Dan Clancy. Councillor Tracy Lund is also with us this evening. We also have Nick King. Some of you may be familiar with Nick and his work, but he's also our 2023 Latrobe City Citizen of the Year, and Nick will speak to you a bit about why he values the opportunity to be part of our citizenship ceremonies as well. And Claire Lindsay is also with us. Claire is one of our youth councillors, and we also have a significant focus on ensuring that young people within our community have a voice in relation to the work that we undertake, and Claire will also offer a few words today as well. Citizenship ceremonies are very special gatherings for our community, and they provide the opportunity to celebrate our newest citizens and also reflect on the great diversity of people who make up our Latrobe community and family. Our community has been built on many things: our First Nations people and their commitment to culture, community and country, our many community members who have had families with origins in countries far away, and those who are making their lives in Latrobe forged on intergenerational connection to this place. All individuals and families with rich stories to share. We hope that by celebrating your citizenship with us today, you know that we take great pride in having you formally recognised as members of our community. When we conduct our citizenship ceremonies, we try to reflect back to you the value we place on our new citizens, on the contribution they make within Latrobe City, and also the importance that diversity within our community has in ensuring that we have broader understanding, broader perspective, but also a real richness of understanding other cultures, other contributions, and what our community can further benefit from by having new citizens as part of our Latrobe, our Gippsland and our broader Australian community. Further to this, the Australian Government has some very specific messages that they provide for us to be able to share with you. And I'd now like to read the citizenship message from the Honourable Andrew Giles MP, the Minister for Immigration, Citizenship and Multicultural Affairs. Thank you for deciding to become an Australian citizen. Today, you join a nation that is one of the world's most successful multicultural societies, with around half of all Australians either born overseas or with at least one parent born overseas. In Australia, everyone can be proud of who they are, and everyone should be respected, valued, and feel a sense of belonging. We are privileged to share this beautiful country with the world's oldest continuing culture. This is a fundamental part of who we are. For more than 60,000 years, First Nations people have cared for country. Appreciating and understanding this truth is a vital part of what it means to be Australian. Australians are united by our shared commitment to democracy and the rule of law, and to freedom of speech, religion, and association. Our diversity is our greatest strength, and we prosper by embracing this. We believe in a society in which everyone is equal, regardless of their gender, faith, sexual orientation, age, ability, race, national or ethnic origin. Ours is the land of the fair go, in which respect and compassion underpin our care for each other and our willingness to reach out to those around us in times of need. By becoming an Australian citizen, you make a commitment to these values and to contribute to our evolving Australian story. On behalf of the Australian Government, heartfelt congratulations on becoming an Australian citizen, Andrew Giles MP. As much as it is important for us to have a message from our federal government and our leaders in that space, I place a great deal of value on being able to share with you a welcome that is more focused on our local community's perspective and on our leadership group in our local community. And I now welcome our Deputy Mayor, Councillor Dan Clancy, to offer a welcome to community. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you very much. Councillor Kelly O'Callaghan, our Mayor, and does a fantastic job at these citizenship ceremonies. Hello everyone, and my name's Dan. It's great to see you all here, and we do apologise for the wait that you had while we were getting ready to come out, but it's great to have you here. It's very, very exciting to see many of you coming up, and I'm sure that for you it's a big thing tonight to become an Australian citizen, and for some of you who have been waiting a long, long time, and for the amount of citizenship ceremonies that we've done over the years, I chat with people, and I'll chat with you afterwards. Some people say, I've been waiting for years and years and years for this to happen, and others have said, I got the call 2 weeks ago, and I didn't expect that it was going to happen so quickly. So whatever camp you're in, congratulations on getting to this point, and what an exciting time it is, and we really look forward to spending that time with you after all the official stuff done. We're going to get a chance to all have a chat with you. The Mayor's asked me to have a chat about what it means to be a part of a community, and just last night we had a celebration over at the Gippsland Performing Arts Centre in Traralgon, and Councillor O'Callaghan and myself and Nick were all there on stage with community groups. And last night, for me, they all got given these grants. They've applied for, $1,000 here or $5,000 here or $500 or whatever they needed to get for their community group. And we had the Pony Club and the Stamp Collectors and the CFA and all these other groups that came on. There were 180 different groups that all came up on stage and received a certificate. And all of those people on stage, for me, showed what a community was made up of. Not all volunteers. Some people, are working for organisations and things like that, a bit of volunteerism, but mainly it's the breadth and width of what a community looks like. Sporting clubs, volunteer organisation, probus societies, people who are knitting, people who are fixing, people who are, bending and doing all the other bits and pieces. So you're about to become a part of, officially, that community. You're about to become a part of the Australian community, the Victorian community, and certainly the Latrobe City community. And many of you have probably lived here for a number of years, but now you'll be doing it as an Aussie. And that's a really, really important thing. So as you go away from tonight as a citizen of Australia, you'll be able to look around you and see that there's lots of components and lots of cogs of the wheel that make up Latrobe City, and we hope that you can become a part of that as well. But please, welcome to Latrobe City. Welcome to being an Australian citizen. We really, really hope that you have a great night tonight. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Councillor Clancy. And I don't think Dan's missed very many at all of our citizenships. Maybe one. He appreciates them greatly and is always a great contributor to our community and our leadership group as well. Now going to ask Nick to come and have a few words to us. Nick, as I said, was our 2023 Citizen of the Year. He also spoke at our community grant celebration last night and held that room beautifully. Nick is an educator. We've recognised him not only for his work with young people in our community more broadly, but specifically around recreation and engagement and helping people to gather together in probably non-traditional spaces in relation to recreation. And we're very, very fortunate to have Nick as one of our ambassadors and to be able to share with you his perspectives of the journey you're about to embark upon with us. Thanks so much, Nick.
Thanks, Madam Mayor. It's such a great opportunity to be here to speak to you, and thanks for the invitation to come along tonight to speak at the citizenship ceremony. It's really special, and my journey to becoming a Citizen of the Year for Latrobe City really began in the country town, Glengarry, which isn't far from here. I grew up in the community, being involved in the scouting movement, playing sport, growing up on a farm. I had a lot of opportunity. We also had a rail trail, just a pathway going past our farm, and I thought it would be a great opportunity to connect these pathways. I really like riding a bike. It's a great form of commuting. It's healthy, keeps me fit. Decided we really need a mountain bike park in Latrobe City. So voluntarily, we formed an organisation. Many of the organisations that Councillor Clancy spoke about just before. Being at the ceremony last night was a great opportunity to meet some of the people in our community who get involved because of the passions and the beliefs and the values that they all share. So please, whatever your beliefs and values are, there's a community organisation that you can join. Become a part of that. I highly value volunteerism in society because it's what makes our community tick. So what a fantastic opportunity to becoming Australian citizens tonight, and enjoy the refreshments afterwards. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Nick. It's always a pleasure to have you with us to share in these celebrations. We do value the contribution of young people within our local community, and our Youth Council for many years has provided a pathway to leadership and learning for young people in our community that are interested not only in council but processes of government, and understanding how they can be a reflective voice of young people into the broader decision making of our council work, our planning, and a lot of our strategically involved activities. So if you now join me and welcome Claire Lindsay, who's going to say a few words. Thanks, Claire.
Thanks, Callie. So good afternoon, or g'day everyone. I'm Claire, and welcome to our citizenship ceremony. I'm a Year 9. I am locally from Churchill, which is just about 10 minutes away from here. And I am one of the Latrobe City Youth Councillors. As a Youth Councillor, it is my job to present ideas and issues, as well as attend meetings to discuss events, opportunities, further ideas, and much more to benefit the younger people in our community to make it as enjoyable, inclusive, and safe as possible. I'm extremely excited to welcome you all to this amazing community. This is my first ceremony and speech as a Youth Councillor, and I cannot tell you how honoured I am to be a part of such an important event. I think it's so amazing to have such a diverse community, and I hope we can all learn something new together as a whole. I stand here today and wish you all the best. I hope you can enjoy our community just as much as we do and can call this place home. I can't wait to shake all of your hands. Thank you so much, everyone, and enjoy the rest of the ceremony.
Well done. A very impressive effort for a first try. I feel like I can retire now and my future is in very safe hands. Thanks so much, Claire. I would now like to read the preamble to the Australian Citizenship Act, and it reads as follows. Australian citizenship represents full and formal membership of the community of the Commonwealth of Australia, and Australian citizenship is a common bond involving reciprocal rights and obligations, uniting all Australians while respecting their diversity. Persons on whom Australian citizenship is conferred enjoy these rights and undertake to accept these obligations by pledging loyalty to Australia and its people, by sharing their democratic beliefs, by respecting their rights and liberties, and by upholding and obeying the laws of Australia. We now move on to the administering of the oaths and affirmations for tonight's conferees. We have 4 groups who will be participating tonight, and the first group will be taking the oath, and Cara will assist you to find your place.
You both like to stand and just walk over here and then turn around and
Okay, I'm going to pop on this side for you, make it easier for everybody else. So we'll just go through the lines on the card. We'll start with you state I, and then you'll state your name. So I'll say each line, and then you can just repeat each line after me. any issues at all, can stop. I, and state your name, from this time forward under God. I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share, whose rights and liberties I respect, and whose laws I will uphold and obey. Congratulations! Please welcome our newest citizens. Our special guests have some gifts for you and a commemorative certificate. Trace and Claire, would you like to come over for a quick photo? Just, do I look like I'm doing karaoke? I can promise you I won't do karaoke. Congratulations, please. Take a seat. And as you would have noticed, we have Kim with us taking all of the photos today, and Adam's also recording the entire ceremony, and we'll make that available to you at the conclusion of the ceremony so that you can share today's ceremony and any of the photos with your family and friends. Kim will also stay with us at the conclusion of the formalities today and take any family photos that you might like as well. Our second group will also be taking the oath. Got it? Feeling good? Feeling confident? Shake it off, we're all good to go. So we'll start with I and state your name, and then we'll go line by line, and you can repeat each line after me. I, and state your name, from this time forward under God, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share, whose rights and liberties I respect, and whose laws I will uphold and obey. Congratulations, please welcome our newest citizens. Congratulations. Okay, and our next group will also be taking the oath. I, and state your name, from this time forward under God, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share, whose rights and liberties I respect, and whose laws I will uphold and obey. Congratulations. Please welcome our newest citizens. We'll do those all at the end, and then everyone can stand wherever they want in front of the flags or in front of the banners. Is there cake? We've got cake. And the final group will be making an affirmation. It's you and me.
A duet.
Done the warm up. Shall we sing first? No. There's never any reason for me to sing, I can promise you that. I, and state your name, from this time forward, so you stay there, from this time forward, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share, whose rights and liberties I respect, and whose laws I will uphold and obey. Congratulations. Welcome our newest citizen. Beautifully done. And a special treat from Dan. Wonderful. Now we're all going to gather around you for a photo. Come on, crew. It's like a big family photo. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please join me in welcoming our newest Australian citizens. Hopefully that wasn't too nerve-wracking. It's a lot with everyone looking at you, isn't it? It's okay. It's good. We got there and the kettle's on. We're going to be fine. Thank you so much, everyone. We're very honoured to have you with us and very pleased that you chose to be here within our community and to allow us to conduct your citizenship ceremony. It's an absolute pleasure and a privilege to welcome today our newest citizens of Australia and congratulate you on your decision to become an Australian citizen. Choosing to become a citizen is a very significant expression of your pride in being part of Australia's dynamic and diverse society. You have made a pledge of commitment to Australia and its people and have been provided with a memento card to mark the occasion of the commitment. Australian citizens value many basic rights, including equality of treatment, equality under the law, democracy, and equal opportunity for all. Our culturally diverse society is founded on a fair go for all Australians. Now that you are Australian citizens, you enjoy specific privileges and responsibilities, such as the right to vote to help elect Australia's governments and access to an Australian passport. For each of you who made a pledge today, your Australian citizenship is a symbol of your commitment to Australia and your formal membership of the Australian community. In taking on the commitment, you assume a new responsibility. In making the pledge, you became an Australian citizen. Finally, I congratulate all conferees for the commitment you have made today to being part of Australia's future. I now invite you all, if you can, to stand for the first verse of the National Anthem, and the words will also be up on the screen.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, all beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Thank you very much. Please take your seats. Thank you so much for attending today. As with all things in community, a celebration wouldn't be complete without an informal gathering afterwards. We hope that you can stay with us and join in refreshments that we have for you. Take some time with your family and friends. Kim is available to you to take the photos in any combination you like. Photos of you, of your family and friends. We're always happy to photobomb if you'd like, whatever you require, and then we'll make those available to you following the ceremony as well. As we work through that, feel free to grab something to eat. There'll be plenty of opportunity, and we always make sure that everyone has all of their photos taken before we leave, so don't feel pressured or rushed. Thank you so much, everyone. Congratulations once again, and welcome to our newest citizens. Thank you.